WooCommerce has dominated WordPress for a very long time, but there are some contenders popping up, and we're gonna look into them right now. I'm gonna give you my opinion, let you know what I think, and where this could be headed. Is it good? Is it bad? Who knows? Now, for a long time, WooCommerce has been the go-to e-commerce plugin for WordPress. There were no other options. I mean, you had easy digital downloads and you had a couple other ones that were popping up here and there. But if you wanted to ship items, if you wanted a full-blown e-commerce website for WordPress, WooCommerce was the way to go. If you weren't doing that, you were probably finding some other third-party solution and integrating it like Shopify or Ecwid, something like that. But with WooCommerce dominating it, it wasn't making a lot of people happy. It was kind of like a monopoly on WordPress. And right off the box, it doesn't come with the best stuff. When I was putting my site together, the only reason I went to use WooCommerce over SureCart or any other third-party solution was because of the integrations. WooCart integrates with everything, literally. I mean, because it's WordPress, because it's open source, I could find any application, anything that I wanted to do, and it would integrate with WooCommerce perfectly. The problem is that it just led to more and more plugins, more subscriptions, more of everything that you didn't want. And what starts off as a free plugin quickly adds up in the hundreds or even thousands of dollars just to run your e-commerce store with basic functionality. I mean, subscriptions is probably one of the biggest complaints that I've seen in WooCommerce. Why isn't that a part of the core? And they charge almost $300 for it. The same thing with shipping. I have a coffee company, and when I went to ship out coffee, there's no option to send a shipping email. I have to buy another third-party plugin just to send an email to say, hey, your order was shipped. Do you want to track it? And it's insane to me because every other service includes that and WooCommerce doesn't. So enough of WooCommerce. We're heading into this era where we're seeing other competitors come up. Now, the big question for me is this going to be worth it, or is this just going to be a way to suck you into someone else's ecosystem? You know, with WooCommerce and all the integrations that they had, it's a good thing because if I want to use something else, I can, and it integrates with WooCommerce. With these other new plugins coming out, I'm not 100% sure. And I've looked at the two that are making a lot of noise today. The first one is SureCart, and the second one is FluentCart. Now you can see here, I just pulled up SureCart. I just pulled up SureCart, and it's super clean. It's nice. This is their website. I'm not putting on the install because I'm not going on an overview or anything. I just want to, just take a look quickly at what's happening here. This is SureCart. This is one of many plugins within what we're calling now the Sure family. They have Presto Player, they have Sure Members, Sure Triggers, and everything Sure that runs all together with it. And you can see all of the different ones that they have here. AutoKit, which was the triggers before, Astra, which is a theme, Starter Themes, ZipWP. So they have a lot of plugins that this company has made, and they're kind of pulling you into the ecosystem. Now, I know SureCart is a really good plugin, but the biggest problem that most people have with this is it's more of a SaaS than an actual open source plugin that you put on your website. Me personally, I have no problem with that. Again, my whole thing is integration, and I also want to make sure that these plugins are easy to use when someone goes to set them up. And if there's something out of the box that a customer needs, is this plugin going to be able to do it, or do I have to go through hoops and hurdles just to figure it out? And what I mean by that is this. If for some reason this plugin, which is hosted somewhere and then it's just pulling into the website, if I need some functionality that this doesn't have, as a native WordPress plugin, I'd be able to just add a plugin, develop something, code it, and then make it work. Now, again, I haven't been so into SureCart to see if it can or can't do that, but I'm not sure if it can because it's not native. And again, that seems to be the biggest complaint with SureCart. Other than that, I think it's a great tool. It's a great cart to use. If you look at the features, it does come with the basic stuff that you want. E-commerce, it comes with subscriptions right there, different integrations. I believe they were doing funnels at one point. I don't know if they still have that. the funnel growth, but you can take a look at it. In any case, it's a good plugin and it looks pretty sweet. And if it's for you, then it's for you. Use it. Is it as huge and as customly integrated with other platforms as WooCommerce? No. Will it be in the future? I don't know. And there's the problem, right? So this is SureCart. The next one is FluentCart. FluentCart is making waves. And I was looking at this website and I was looking at the video. I'm on the wait list, so I'm waiting to actually get to try this. And this one looks, out of WooCommerce and SureCart, this one is really starting to get me more and more interested. One, because it is open source. It is going to be a plugin on your website. You will be able to add customizations to it. And it comes out of the box with everything that you need. Now, will it send a email that says this is shipped? I don't know. I hope so. But if you haven't checked it out yet, it's fluentcart.com. This one is just really looking really nice. And if you go through all the different things that they have, mobile responsive, it's self-hosted, which is, what we want from a WordPress plugin. You want control of your stuff. They've got a lot of dashboards that look really nice. What is it? Fast orders, easy shipping, which is key, especially when you're shipping products. Customer profiles built for action, manage products on your terms, and it goes on and on and on and on. This plugin looks really, really good. Now, it's not released yet, so the big question is Fluent developing this for the WordPress community as a whole, or is Fluent developing this for integration with all of their other Fluent products? I don't know, and that's kind of where the problem lies, right? We're having these awesome plugins and these awesome useful tools popping up for WordPress, which is great. But when you find this awesome tool, then you find out that it can only be used with the other awesome tools that are a part of its ecosystem. You start falling into like the Apple syndrome, where if you have a Mac, now all of a sudden you have to have the Mac Watch and the Apple phone, and because they all work together, and if for some reason you have an Android phone and an Apple computer, they're not going to talk the same. So is WordPress headed in that area? I don't know. Why don't you leave some comments? And where do you think this is going? Are we going to see a new era of actual, competition between carts and other different plugins? Or are we seeing more ecosystems built up where SureCart is just going to be a part of the Sure community as long as you're using their plugins, and FluentCart is going to be a part of the Fluent community and will work great as long as you're using their plugins? I don't like that. I understand the business side of it. But at the same time, if I don't want to use a Fluent plugin, then now I got to find alternate solutions, and it just becomes a big hassle. So I'm always trying to find the best solutions for myself, for my clients, and it's just interesting to see where this is going. So what are your thoughts? Leave it in the comments.